Hello. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Octatrack. I recently got a comment on an older video about the issue of playing long samples on the Octatrack. This person was struggling with the fact that the sample exceeded the number of steps in the pattern, and therefore it kept re-triggering and not playing the sample fully. So I'm going to show you in this video two ways of getting around that. The right way and the wrong way, kind of. And you'll see how you can play back long, multi-minute samples on the Octatrack, no matter how long your pattern is. Firstly, let's replicate the re-triggering issue that was frustrating the user. Yep, this is the start of a 4-minute sample, and it just keeps re-triggering the same initial portion. Here's the right way of solving this issue. Make sure you're on track 1, hit record, then hit yes to arm the track, that's very important. And then all we need to do is place down a trigger like you did before. But now we're going to modify this trigger by pressing function and then the trigger, and you see that it changes to an orange color on the LED. That's how you know that you've changed the trigger to a single shot trigger. And will you look at that, the sample is playing unobstructed, even if we're just on a 16-step pattern. It doesn't matter because we used a one-shot trigger. So the re-triggering issue is now solved and the sample plays on. And like I said, this is actually a full track I made, and you know, I can just let it play for as long as it lasts, which in this case I think is just over 4 minutes. So there you go, you can see that it's playing unobstructed. Now the more uncivilized way of doing this is by placing the trigger down, a normal trigger, and then just hitting play, and then removing that trigger immediately before the playhead comes back round, and then the sample will just play on again. The issue is that if you have multiple long samples, say on track 1, track 2, track 3, then it's not practical to do that, switch track, remove the trigger again, and so on. So that's why the one-shot trigger is a much better solution, much more reliable, because if you do forget to remove that trigger, then it will restart the sample. So there you have it. These are the solutions to being able to play long samples on your Octatrack without issue. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.